Guys, second video for this week on Simulation Gate. We're gonna use the dark team. Some of you guys requested this. I think it was Gaming Champions in Harry. I personally don't like to use the dark team here. It was too RNG, but let's try it and see if we will be lucky when it comes to the codes, of course. So algorithm for this week, the users critical hit damage significantly decreases. So with that, the strategy for this week is actually to remove everything that is related to crit from your stats. Crit damage, it's okay to be there, but if you have something else that you can replace it with, like for example, you can add penetration instead, then that will be more ideal. So my dark team is actually very strong. This is my second strongest team because I heavily invested on them early on because I really like the gameplay. So what we have here is man, this is crazy. 37k defense, and I already transferred everything. So 4k crit is still okay. 4k and below, just target that because monsters here are at level 100. So you kind of have to over crit here if you want to crit, and if you have like 4k only, you won't crit that much, because what's gonna happen is if you crit here with that algorithm, your damage is gonna be much weaker than your normal damage. Remove all my crit cores and just use whatever I found in my inventory that can add to the stats. So defense spend, damage increase. So you're gonna have to do it on all of your units. Should I lessen the stats? Maybe I can. I can try, but I'm gonna lose total power, because total power is like the most important thing here in Simulation. You have to be at least like 90% maybe or more. So maybe let's just run this just to show you what's gonna happen here. For my Harper, I did the same thing, although I don't have much choice in some of the gears. Remove the crits, 4.6k crit and critical hit damage, defense penetration, damage increase. So for Isla, it's okay to have a crit. She's not a DPS, and the priority of course is to have as much damage increase as you can. So for the artifacts, it's kind of simple. You have to remove the grid set as well. So if you have extra HP based blessing set, you can use that on Harper, and then just use another blessing set on Isla, which is most likely your defense blessing set. So for the lineup, I think Harper is still gonna be the choice, but you can also use Isil most likely, which is very good once you get the overclock damage proportional to HP. I think Emma will still work as well. She can spam her ult as well, but in my experience, Breaker is not something that's needed here. Most of the stages with break gauge can be cleared even without breaking them, in my experience. I'm not sure about the others, do let me know, but in practice I usually just add breaker just to be sure. For this video, let's just use Harper, I guess. So let's go ahead and check out the codes that we can use here. So like I mentioned in my previous video, the problem with this team is that they're very much reliant on just one code. Well, actually two, but the other one is very difficult to get. So you have your overclock here. Don't get the crit, okay? This one that ensures that your ult will crit, don't get that. That will do more harm than good, and it's gonna be irreversible if you get that. So don't get this. Highest priority is the damage proportional to current HP. QTE is very good as well, because you will QTE a lot with this team setup. Reset is also okay for Harper, and then the damage is quite decent, although I this is not my priority. Power gauge is not really a priority as well, because Isla will provide that power gauge already, and of course Charlotte does not that power gauge. So the stun is actually also okay. Let's just get the stun here as well. The stun is very good to control the opponent. Just one, you can just use just one, but if you get higher ones, then that's good. You still have to prioritize your damage. So the next priority of course will be your elemental. So again, this is just light. I do have a screenshot, but I'm too lazy to get the dark screenshots. But anyway, all of these are gonna be the same except for the protocols. So whatever you see here, light damage increase, light damage debuff, activated by core attack, things like those, is gonna be the same for the dark counterpart. The only thing that's gonna change, which is gonna be the game changer, and by the way, just try to get any of these. This will add a lot of damage to you, because this is technically, aside from the overclock ult, the ulti related stuff here in overclock, then this is like the only thing that's gonna add more to your damage. So try to prioritize that. And the reason why you also want to prioritize this, it's because of the protocols. The protocol for the dark is OP. One legendary dark protocol is gonna give you a chance to decrease your target's defense by 40% for 10 seconds, in addition to the damage almighty, which is going to be huge as well. So another priority, by the way, is the damage dealt, firewall damage dealt, as well as the firewall weaken surrounding enemies. Firewall damage dealt is going to work well with Isla. So it's not that frequent, but the fact that it is stacking is going to be helpful as well. All right, again, crit, don't use any crit, remove all your crit. So for the gameplay, I think there might be something here that we might not want to do. Let me just confirm it. The core attack will add shield as well as damage 12%, increases the critical hit rate by 12% as well. I think we might actually not want to use this if we don't have the firewall, because it's gonna add crit rate and that's gonna be bad. So for this run, I think let's try to avoid that first, but we can still use the Death Nova. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Let's go. Let's go ahead and try it out. But just a quick reminder before we begin, if you love what we're doing here, if you love our content, or if you want to get some codes, we got new codes right now with 1000 Essence Stones and 1 SSR Hunter exclusive design. Make sure to support me in the SLA Content Creator Program. Thanks so much everyone for the support, and big shout out once again to our top supporters. Mr. Bombastic's always been there. And Usupar now at number 2, probably Eats and Itzel. Shout out to you, bro. And hi Sek, King Kong, thank you so much. And NID's here, you guys can change your nickname as well. Thank you so much for all the support. Now, let's go ahead to the run. Alright, first set of codes. Firewall, decrease defense, increase damage taken. So this is just one of the few that will help with their damage. I'll just take that for now. So nothing here that we can use. Basic skill, we don't want that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got the overclock. Should I get this or try it without it? I'm gonna get this. I don't want to fail. Not good for content. Okay, so we got another one. I guess this is our lucky day. We got the cutie one. So this should be pretty easy. But if you don't get those codes, it's gonna be quite difficult. Okay. What the hell? So we got the firewall damage dealt here. Legendary already. I think we have to get this and just upgrade the overclock damage proportion to current HP later on in the system maintenance, because this one is huge damage already. Alright, so again, the gameplay that we're gonna do is to not use the core attack yet. We're gonna see later if that's gonna turn out well. But we don't want to risk more crit rates here in Charlotte's ultimate, because she has a 24% crit rate passive from her weapon, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh my goodness. Why is it giving everything we need? Alright, first boss fight against Choi. What I'm gonna do here is to charge up Charlotte, and remember not to use the core attack when doing this, because that's gonna delay the animation. So you just move, step a bit before using one click. So now at 15 stacks. Oops, I shouldn't have used the tower, because the duration's gonna be over. That's okay. So we can do our combo now, I guess. Ult for... Man, Choi's gonna be so fucking dead here. Let's see. Boom. 60% HP. Oh my. Oh, I forgot to press the E button. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. We won't have the ult for Charlotte, I think, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's already here. Wow! That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So, yeah, I guess... Well, we do have all of the insane codes, but there's still 1 minute 30 seconds remaining though. So even if we had like bad codes, I think we can still finish that. For Kangtae Shig, I think it's also okay. So we don't have anything that we can use here. Let's refresh. Man, what the hell is this? Another dark elemental code. So this one will be activated via core attack, damage medium, but that's okay because we're gonna use some core attacks as well on especially on Harper. And now we activated a lot, a lot of protocols. We got hotfix, although we can't spam this a lot with this lineup. We already have the overclock for the ultimate, which is gonna be medium damage as well. And we have the dark one, 2-set protocol that can reduce the enemy's defense by 20%, and we do have that one that reduces the defense by 10%. So it's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be extremely crazy. I think we can go to system maintenance now to make things easier. In terms of damage output, we can secure this, either secure this or we can activate the dark protocol already, because once we get this, we're gonna get the 40% defense decrease, which is gonna be huge. But at the same time, this is 30% dark damage. I think this time around we can actually just rely on our damage. I think we're gonna have enough damage. This one is good, but I want to secure the legendary dark protocol. I think that's gonna be huge. This one is 30% at legendary, so that's gonna be 90% dark damage increase plus the legendary protocol that we can just go ahead with Anya. No, I'll just invest more in this, I guess. Let's try that. Which is like my codes are like cheat codes already. Alright, next set of codes. 50, refresh is still 50, so that's okay. We don't have anything anymore. Decrease the cooldown of the user's basic skills. I think we should just get this because that's gonna help a lot with the buffs and all. And next one. What? Damage dealt to targets with break gauge. Let's just get this one. Okay. What the hell? So I think this time around, what I'm gonna do, we can use this, but I think the plan now is I'm gonna increase this further to have more defense decrease, and then I'm gonna make a combo with the dark protocol later. So for this one, we don't have a breaking set, right? So it's hard to actually break this, so we don't have to do that. And we got the core as well, increased damage to targets with a break gauge, so that will pierce through at least. Wow, you got some like insane OP codes. What? It didn't hit. Holy fuck. Okay, another one. Overclock, 20% per QTE. That's crazy. Alright, so let's cast the shield before entering, just to stack up some damage, I think. Then we can use Charlotte here, do the stacking of the ult again. Ah, fuck, that's a mistake. Core attack. E. Then ult. Don't care about the overclock damage proportional anymore. Oh shit, I think Just be careful. There's too much iframes on this boss. What the bitch. Another combo. This is the problem here. 60%. So at 60%, he's gonna do the... Ah, shit. There's too much iframe, but I think we're gonna be fine now. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna prepare for the skill issues. Holy fuck. I hate the... Fuck was that? So that first skill will have a taunt. Two, don't have the ult yet. Yeah, this stage is actually quite difficult for the Dark team because we have to like keep using the ultimate and the timer still moves even if you are in the ultimate animation. And what the fuck is this shit? Oh my. What the hell? Oh. So we can enhance this, but we're gonna get more value from this because this is legendary and this is enhanced. So let's try to get that one. Let's go. I think no need to break this as well. Wow, damage is insane. I hope we can fight Jinwoo though. What the fuck? Almost one hit there. Let's go ahead and just get this overclock reset. Alright, so what are we gonna enhance now? Oh, we can only enhance once. What the hell? But that's okay. We've got more than enough. So we already activated the legendary Dark Protocol, which is gonna be 40% defense decrease. We also have this damage the firewall, and then we have the heroic overclock for the QTE, and we can only upgrade once. Yeah, I'll just get this. Forgot to proc the ultimate. Yeah, Jinwoo's gonna be here. Nice. It's my first time to fight him. Let's see. Overclock. Boom, 96%. Ooh, overclock proc there. Ups, I think this is an iframe. Ah, fuck it. Missed. But we got all the like OP codes, so there's not gonna be any problem here. Dark stance, iframe. We got lucky. He was able to iframe the... So I can waste another like rotation here. What happened there? Oh, was that a bug? Yeah, anyway. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the Dark team. Unfortunately, we got lucky here, but I was not able to show you its like capability if we have lower stats and we have worse codes. But in reality, I actually had trouble running that team the first time. So just be careful if you don't have, like, my stats here are very, very high. So if you don't have like extreme high stats and like advanced mids, I really would not recommend that map, because if you don't get, again, if you don't get the overclock codes, then it's gonna be extremely difficult. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope this video helped, and see you on the next one.